Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
You don't seem excited about seeing Eora.
A job is a job, Envoy. But not all places are created equal. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said, almost.
Thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
Let's talk about Dawnshore.
Right. What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about Dawnshore?
Lovely place, as the Living Lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive in the Living Lands. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Heard anything interesting out there?
Huh. Heard an envoy from Aedyr showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing.
Very funny.
Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you have any tips for surviving in Dawnshore?
Let's see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that. Right. Good talk.
There. He has.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
What I find interesting is how you handled him. You really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
It was the right thing to do.
Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Curiosity. I want to see what I can learn from him.
Clever. Though I'm afraid he'll scurry off before you can learn much. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Aedyr newcomers. And Ludwine and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
What does the Steel Garrote have to do with anything?
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Aedyran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwine and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Aedyran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
Are you suggesting that Aedyr enlisted them to do the dirty work, or that they're going rogue?
Could be both. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwine don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwine starts operating around him.
I'm here to investigate the Dreamscourge, not mediate between Hilgard and the Steel Garrote.
Like it or not, their differences could make trouble for you. especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Aedyr's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us.
Some things on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company.
The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
You mentioned training together.
Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
You can withstand a lot of damage. I want to know how you stay on your feet.
Some of that is sheer stubbornness, but I can give you some pointers on your stance, too. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Okay. Nice. Equipment upgrade available.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Where's our boots at? Guess we can't upgrade those. Let's see. Upgrade our bow. And I guess our armor. Our sword. See if we can do both, but we'll start with the armor. Okay, and sword. I think that's good for now. Make some more food.
What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your...
Nope. Recipes. Make some stew. Pie. More grenades. cooked fish? Good.
Your mind? Something you want to talk about?
See? You're doing it now.
Well, now you're being funny.
Oh, gods. I'm just making it worse.
What are they talking about? Where's our stone things? There it is.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
You feel like home somehow. Why do you appear when I sleep?
The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. A killer freed. A predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Save that. I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Okay, keep going. Did I lose a spell? Number 5 seems to be gone. That one, right? No. It was this one. There.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Good to know, thanks.
One moment.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
This. I need some better gear. This sucks. That was pretty cool.
Got them all.
Fast travel. Good.
This is the Hangen's place. Or was. It's the Zarup's now.
Not for long. One side.
Take your best shot. Left leg.
Oh, I need to sell stuff. I forgot I'm almost maxed out in weight. It just goes outside. Okay. It happened again when I was heating up my soup tonight. I heard the same scratching, and sure enough, the Zarups was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. I just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zarups always bother people like this? Worse yet, why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table, and the Zarup is there, and we're looking at a loaf of bread on a plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same Zarup and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking? This place has scrambled my head.
Anything juicy?
Not really. Or the Hangen. Sounds like these Zarups have tormented her for a long time.
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Okay.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see?
My money says that's the Zarup from the Hangen's journal.
Why don't we ask the Hangen about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Now we have to go all the way back. Boiled apple. 100% food poison.
What's
What are
that
you?
Zarup doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarup. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either.
Do you understand this?
I don't speak Zarep, but it definitely answered you.
Let's leave it alone before I insult it.
I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near to Hagen's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
Okay, let's go back and talk to her. Bad you can't take boats. I have to sail over there. Okay, could probably fast travel back.
Watch yourselves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, you don't. That's one for us.
This letter say? Test your metly. Do you think you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself whether you're a Paradisian native, an Aedyr newcomer, or anyone else. You're welcome in my arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold unless you want to be the next one to test my theory. That kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground, and only once. Come to the top of Margren's essay to see what you're made of. Weapons Master, Cosmina.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
They've made themselves at home. They've even painted on your wall.
Painted? Why would they do that?
I have seen Zarep art, and let me tell you, this drawing really captures your jawline.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out.
Have you considered they might be trying to befriend you?
Azorep, trying to make friends with me? I've never heard anything more... All right, I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
Always known what I wanted to do with my life.
You're lucky. Everywhere I go, every job I have, something's missing. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
That's amazing. You might be the only one in the world with a Zorp twin.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
What do you want to do? It's your life.
Well, when you put it like that, all I want is to belong somewhere. Maybe I'm just not meant to. I'm so tired. I should go. Thank you for trying to sort through this.
That it?
Oh, you're here. Come to see your favorite lost soul again?
Okay. An Adrian expedition went missing. Marks Point and Temple Ethos in northern Dawnshore. Offric, one of the expedition's scouts, asked you to discover what came of his team, particularly his brother Caedmon. Let's go do that. Investigate what happened to this guy's brother. Oh, I need to go through town so I can sell stuff.
Still can't believe you're alive.
Where's some shops at? Up here. There was something we needed to do at the mermaid's den too. We need to go